tuko na shule karibu 5 za imefungwa, na masomo yanapopigwa breki hapa, simanzi ilitanda wakati wa mazishi ya watu 4 waliouawa Jumamosi. Keulusia alinusurika shambulizi la awali na alifika hapa kuwapa wenzake mkono wa buriani. Sasa eneo hili limesalia na taharuki kubwa. Kuambatana na maafa zote tumeipata, tumeipoteza kuambatana zile serikali. Hakika kama siku ya leo wanatupea tumaini ya kwamba serikali watakuja baada ya 3
Serikali ni nani?
Lakini mpaka siku ya leo sisi kama
serikali
ndio serikali ukule inaitwa serikali. Okay.
Sini watu wa Isiolo kulingana na vile siku guys.
See, whatever you're doing, however you spend your time, that tells you who you are. So think about what it is you like to create in your life experience. Once I look at how you commit your time, once I do an evaluation on how you spend your time, I can tell you exactly what you're committed to. How much time do you spend working on you? How much time do you spend every day working on your dream? In the last 90 days, how many books have you read? In the last year, what new skill or knowledge have you acquired? What kind of investment have you made in you?
A lot of people, as soon as they punch out, they rush home to sit on the couch. They rush home to do nothing. They rush home just to sit there and figure out, okay, I'm going to go to sleep, do it all tomorrow.
You have to give it everything you got. No more TV, no more parties, no more playing. If you don't have a 4.0, what you need to be doing is studying.
This is a life class. That means that we have an opportunity to learn how to maximize our lives. Think of the things that you're doing that somebody else could be doing. And think of yourself as a precious commodity that you are going to reserve your energy for your highest and best use.
All the successful people had the exact same amount of time that you have each day. So what did they do that you may not be doing? They invested in themselves on the weekends, after work, in the evening. they put time in something that they wanted to do. They invested their own time in themselves.
We are busier than any other generation we have seen in the last 300 to 400 years. We are just as busy as we can be, and we think because we're busy, we're effective. But I want you to challenge your schedule for a minute and ask yourself, are you really being effective, or is your life cluttered with all kinds of stuff that demands you and drains you and taxes you and stops you from being your highest and best self? And are you substituting busyness and all the chaos that goes along with busyness from being effective? It takes time to be creative. You were meant to be creative. You were created in the likeness and the image of a creator, and in that likeness and in that image, you have creativity. If you had time, you would be creative. The most important thing is to value our time.
So what are you going to do with this time? How much of it do you think you've already used up? What are you going to do today?
Make it in life, you got to know your vitamin. You've got to know every no brings you a step closer to a yes. Anybody can stop because someone said no.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. If you can hear me. Yeah, if you can hear me. Raise up your hand if you can hear me, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, if you can hear me, let me see you raise up your hand. I'm sorry for the delay, I've been offline and I've been on a burial. So after the burial, that's why now I'm here. I lost one of my important people, so I had to attend. But finally, I'm onto the road. That's why I'm here. I'm sorry for all those that tried to look for me during daytime. And we are not able to access me. Thank you so much for the hands. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want still to emphasize, ladies and gentlemen, on the power of sharing. That's why I'm here. And I've been surprised today by the power of royalty. All my phones have been off. Okay. Let me try to see if my camera could go off. I see another shot. Another one shot here. There is another evening one shot. Okay, wow. Okay, let me share my screen. You know, I see those onto the 90 days program. There is a leader Perfect has also sent another one shot. Take off profit 2.5%, take off profit 2%. Wow. Okay, now, if you are interested in those, you can set them up. You can set them up, okay, and be able to make some profits. Now, Coach J is already in the house. He's our main trainer today. And this evening, it will be up to him what you love to talk about. But we mainly want to talk about skills. But I've been surprised. You know, when I talk about regular repeated income, this is what I usually want to talk about. Let me see. Okay. Apart from the profits from the one shot, I have made my $2.2, all right? Okay, I'm happy because I've made something. I've been surprised. You know, when I withdrew my money in the morning, I was not expecting more profits in the day. Now in the evening, when I've switched on my phone to attend the barrio, I have a new $181. Now that's why we have invited you here, all right? That's why we have invited you here. That if you decide, gentlemen, to share this opportunity, if you learn the skills, at 1913, I've got paid. You'll get money every little second. Fine. As people keep paying you, you'll keep on making profit. So that's why we have invited you here to improve on your skills by great people, great leaders all over the world, so that you could go outside your comfort zone, share this link like no other than tomorrow, and be able to continuously and consistently make profit. Like I usually say, go in for 15 days, make sure you have new 20 people in your team. From the 20, choose 5, and work with these 5 to be able for you to rank up. And within 90 days, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the feedback, within 90 days, you'll be surprised by how much you would have made. All right, so with that, allow me a handover to Coach J. I'm sorry for today, but I believe he can sacrifice some few minutes, give some people knowledge so that we could empower this world together and rise millionaires together. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I want to recognize the presence of V4 Leader Preshi, all the way from South Africa. Happy to have you. V2 Leader Transformer, all the way from Uganda. Happy to have you. One of our great leaders, V2 Leader Anthony. Happy to have you. Okay, and all other leaders all over the world, thank you for sparing time to be here. I request you to share this link with other people so that they could come and listen from other leaders all over the world. Remember, like Coach J says, when you rank up, you are able to bank up. Thank you so much, and back to you, Coach J.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are listening to from. Guys, this is not so good because there's only 18 participants on the call. Let's share the link, guys, and let's make sure we can get it to at least 30 members. We can do this, guys. Let's share the link. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. Let's go. I'll give you guys 4 minutes to do that, and then we'll continue thereafter.
Hi, you came across this video because you are curious how the Royal Q robot can earn crypto while you sleep. In this short video, I will make a simple explanation of how the Royal Q works. If you haven't registered Royal Q yet, you can find the link in the description below. It's free. Or, if you need help, comment below. And we'll get back to you as soon as possible to help you set it up. To avoid any risk or loss, Royal Q uses a martingale quantitative trading strategy. So you relax, and the bot is doing a job for you. Martingale's strategy was introduced by a French mathematician back in 1934. And here is how it works in crypto trading. I prepared 5 scenarios when the market is down and when the market is up. Number 1. Let's say you purchase coins worth $10. This is your point of purchase. This is your price. The bot will sell the coin once the profit reaches 1.3%. In this example, the bot purchased for you coin for $10. Now by default, the bot will activate take profit trigger when the price of the coins goes above 1.3%. Here is when the magic happens. The bot will not sell immediately at 1.3%. It will wait to see if the price goes up or down from the 1.3% position. So when the bot sees that the market is coming down, when it goes down by 0.3%, the bot will sell, and you keep a 1% profit. Just for $10, you are earning 1 cent for each hit or each transaction. And at times, the bot does it like so many times in an hour or in a few minutes. The bot will do so many transactions. So you will earn a lot of money depending on how many coins you set the robot to trade for you. So that was one of the situations. Number 2. It is also very common that when the price starts to go up, it may go up beyond 1.3%. It may go to 2%, 3%, 4%, and in this example, even 5%. What will happen in that situation? Will the bot sell all the coins at 1%? That's interesting. The answer is no. The bot will not sell it. The bot is waiting until the market goes down by 0.3% from the highest position. In this case, it reaches up to 5%. Now the market, after touching 5%, came down by 0.3%. This is when the bot will sell for a profit of 4.7%. It's that smart. This is why people love it. So you don't have to sit in front of the screens and monitor all the time. Royal Q Bot is doing all this for you. That was the second situation, giving you a 4.7% return. These are good and common scenarios. But what if the situation is slightly different, like the number 3 scenario? Instead of going to 1.3%, which was the profit trigger point, the market dropped to 3.5%. This is where the strategy comes to play. The bot buys more, for the price to average down the coin price. How does it happen? Suppose the bot notices that instead of going further down, the price goes up by 0.5%. The bot will quickly purchase for you 2 times the original purchase, which means that your original purchase was $10. The bot will buy for you $20 worth of the coin. So you now have 10 plus 20 equals $30 worth of the coin in your wallet. Now, what happened is that if you have $30 worth of the coin in your wallet and the price is going up, your average price comes down. It makes sense. So previously, coin worth $10 at a certain point, and now the bot purchased for you $20 worth of coin at a very lower price. Lower price means 3.5% lower than the original price. Then your average price has reduced significantly. Now your old average price was here, and the new average price is here. So you see that now the bot does not have to wait for it all the way for the price to go up to trigger a sell. The bot will trigger when the price reaches here. Do you see the difference? See, now when the price reaches here at 1.3%, it will still not sell it. The bot wait for the price to come down by 0.3%. And then the price comes to 0.3%. The bot will sell and give you a profit of 1%. This time 1% of $30, which is 30 cents. And the previous was 1% of $10, which is 0.1%. If the bot sold it at this point, which is the first time, the bot would give you 1%. But here, the bottom gives you 3 cents. So you are earning more when the price is going down. And that's the beauty of this bot. But what if the price keeps on declining? In this example, number 4, it's down 4% more. What will happen? The bot will wait for a bit of increase. If it decreases by 0.5%, the bot will try to buy for you 4 times the original first purchase, which means that bot will buy $10 worth of coin 4 times. So altogether, You have $70 worth of coins in your wallet. The more coins you have, the more profits you will earn. So the bot is buying for you at significantly lower prices. And you can see in this scenario that the market has slashed down to 4% further. The bot purchased for you $40 worth of coins. So your average price fell down from here to here. Now, your average price has reduced a lot. And you don't need to wait for the price to get here. Instead, the profit trigger is here. The exiting part. If the bot sells here, it will give you 7 cents of profit. This happens quite often in the crypto space. But if it continues to go up, like in case number 5, the bot will not sell at 1%, like it's shown here. The bot will wait until the price goes down by 0.3% and then sell. In this example, the price went up to 10% and the price started going down. The bot is ready to sell when the prices goes down by 0.3%. The price went down, and the Royal Q robot sold at 9.7%, and you have 9.7% on $70, which is $6.79. So that's a huge profit. Just imagine if you have 10 or 20 coins running. With 20, 30, 40, or $50, you will accumulate a lot of profit daily. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know what you think.
All right, so with 21 participants on the call, I hope all of you enjoyed that. That video has been sent to a few of the groups. If you have not received that video, get back to the person who invited you to the call so that you can watch it over and over and over again to get a clearer understanding. All right, so it's a very, very simple process that the bot uses to ensure that it can bring you back profit. But it's all going to depend at the end of the day. It's going to depend on the attention that you give the bot. Now, remember, you don't have to pay attention to this bot every single day, every minute of every single day. However, you can ensure that you're giving the bot the opportunity to buy the dips. The reason why you want to give the bot the opportunity to buy the dips is because you want it to close what we call the short position. Okay, and depending on how much capital you have, you heard it there on the video that you can easily make some good money on $50 to $70 capital. But it all just depends on your appetite for risk. And in order for us to suppress our greed, 1.3% or 2% from the market at any given time is better than no percent. And for this reason, our members in Royal Q is not properly engaged when they should be. And of course, if you are giving the robot the attention it requires, then that just means that you are investing your time in a good way in order for you to make some good profits. So as you guys seen in the group, there were 2 one-shot signals that were sent to the group. You can either choose to do both or choose one, depending on what your buy-in amounts are going to be. Now, yes, of course, it goes without saying that the bigger the capital that you do have, the more chances you have in the market, either to increase your buy-in amounts or to have multiple coins. And like the presenter said in the video, imagine you're trading 10 to 15 coins, and these 10 to 15 coins have enough capital to take care of the margin call drops. And the margin call drop doesn't actually need to reach the first entry price in order for the bot to take profit. It actually just requires us to have patience and allow the bot to do exactly what it's good at doing, which is making use of dollar cost averaging. And of course, the martingale strategy. Being able to divide your capital that you do have into multiple margin calls is going to be the difference maker. So once again, those people who are paying attention to their bot, they will get the most out of their bot because they are actually actively trading. And this is why we call it manual trading. So what is important, ladies and gentlemen, before taking on a manual trade is the entry price that you allow yourself to tackle. Right? So you guys would see on the signal that was sent, there's a preset first buy-in amount or first preset buy-in price. And it's very important for us to configure the trade setting accordingly so that we get the best result out of the bot. And we don't necessarily want to start the trade beforehand. We want to start the trade exactly on that entry price. And for this reason, if you are trading manually, you need to pay attention as to what it is that you need to do when it comes to that first preset buying price. All you simply need to do is click on start, and the robot will then in turn bring you back 2% on your first buy in amount. It's a one shot, so you allow the bot to buy once and sell once. But the only way the bot is going to be able to do this effectively is if you enter the trade at the correct time. So by show of hands, who on the call has entered that trade? Is there anyone on the call that has entered used the signal? Is there anyone on the call that has used the signal? If you have, then go ahead and raise your hand. Nobody on the call. So of course, many people's hindrance, another thing that make many people negative is a floating loss, when in actual fact, it shouldn't annoy you, it shouldn't irritate, it shouldn't hinder your progress from carrying on and doing whatever it is that you're good at, focusing on your strengths, whereas instead, most people focus on the floating loss that has occurred in their Royal Q application without understanding the proper working principles of the bot. I'll say again, once again, at the price that you entered the trade, the robot is not going to wait until that entry price before it brings back profit to you. It's going to bring back profit to you based on your whole position take profit amount that you have preset before you started the trade. Okay? And in order to start the bot at the right time, we need to take notice of the current price. So you can actually set the trade beforehand, focusing on the entry price. And of course, when the bot reaches that entry price, or rather when the price of that coin or token reaches that entry price, simply tap on start and the rest will be history. You simply need to tap on start, tap on one shot, and make sure that your strategy mode is in what we call whole warehouse mode. These explanations of the different strategy modes have been sent to the different groups. And it is important to ask the same questions all the time and not get annoyed with those people who are asking the same questions all the time, because it acts as a reminder for yourself. So if you know the answer as to what the whole warehouse mode is or what the sub-bin mode is, take leadership, ladies and gentlemen, take ownership and be the one within those groups to answer should you know the answer. It takes nothing from you to just simply copy and paste a message that you have received in another group, which actually alleviates the pressure from any leader within any group, because we cannot be 2 or 3 places at once, but we try to focus our energy and attention on, what it is that we have to focus on at that time. And so, of course, everyone's energy, attention, and focus is different. And for this reason, we need to be mindful about what we want from the market at any given time. All right. So it's a simple, ladies and gentlemen, it's a simple concept. Buy when low, sell when high. Just make sure you have the capital. Earlier on, I set the trade for Acro in Royal Q, and it's working, ladies and gentlemen. These signals do not just get sent out for nothing. You can make 2% on $10 if $10 was the only amount that you have. However, do not make the mistake of using capital that is actually required for your Sync strategy coins. Because when you do that, you put yourself at a disadvantage as to when the robot actually would like to buy the tip. You cannot buy the tip because you actually went into a manual trade and did a one shot on another coin. Okay, I hope this makes sense, ladies and gentlemen. So it's quite simple, quite self-explanatory. Have your capital, and if you don't have your capital, do not keep your mouth shut. right? If you don't have that capital, don't keep quiet about this business. The reason why you shouldn't keep quiet about the business is because, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to give you the opportunity to increase your buy-in amount, okay? So whatever your buy-in amount, ladies and gentlemen, you can expect to receive the profits on that which you have purchased. But make sure that you manage your wallet accordingly. And so there's a huge difference between a one-shot trade and a cycle trade. When you are doing the one-shot, you simply want the robot to buy once at a specific entry price, and you're allowing it to then sell off completely without trading it again. And that's a simple, easy 2% that you can take from the market. And just imagine you had a good first buy-in amount and it's one shot and you set it at the right time, you entered the trade at the right time. You are now doing what we call scalping from the market. You are now being a scalp trader. You're buying low and selling high at a certain percentage. And if you had $1,000 in trade as your first buy-in amount, 2% of $1,000 isn't bad bread, isn't bad cheese. If you guys get what I'm saying, it's pretty easy to understand that whatever percentage you'd like to take from the market, you simply just need to pay attention to either what is happening on your graph in your UB or Binance, or pay attention to the signals that are sent out in the group. And make yourself familiar with the people within the group that are the most active within the group. Now, there's a difference between somebody being active and productive and somebody that's being active rather just being busy and not productive. And so if you want to be productive, ladies and gentlemen, with this bot, take out some time to practice setting the trade first and focusing on the change in percentages that happen between the current price and the average price within your exchanges. And even if you have a trade that is on a cycle trade in a floating loss, and you understand the concept of the martingale strategy where the robot buys low and it can buy even lower than low and lower than low, it is actually doing you a favor. All that you simply need to do is have the patience. And so the only time that you are going to lose money with this bot is if you don't have patience and you don't pay attention. If you pay attention, attention is going to pay you. And of course, patience as well, it pays. So there are different strategies, like I said, cycle strategy and one-shot strategy. These two strategies are going to be dependent on your mindset and actually what it is that you are after. All right, and it's very, very easy to set a trade. All that you need to know is that you need to make sure that the capital that you have is $10 or more. And if you want a better desired result based on the percentage of profit that you will end up receiving on the signal that was sent, then you need to put a substantial amount of money, of capital. And once again, if you cannot do that, do not shut your mouth. Share this business with as many people as you possibly can. As a V1, you receive $30 per person, and that you can use to your advantage in order to allow your cryptocurrency portfolio to keep on growing on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. All right. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, there's really not much to be said. The more Zoom calls you are going to attend when it comes to the technical trainings of RoyalQ and how to get into a trade, come to these Zoom calls and once again pay attention to the messages that have been sent to the group. Because it is in the messages that have been sent to the group that explains exactly on screenshots, it explains exactly how to go about entering a trade on the one shot. And it also explains exactly how to go about entering the trade on a cycle mode strategy. Just make sure that you have the desired amount of capital that is required for that strategy. So if it is 7 margin calls and within that 7 margin calls, there is a certain amount of buy-ins, in multiples of 2, multiples of 1, and multiples of 3, then of course you will get out what you need to get out of that trade on consent that you have the correct reserved amount of capital. So usually we send a 7-layer strategy in a cycle mode coin pick as a signal. And on those cycle strategies, you need at least $110 per trade. If you do not have the $110 and you only but have $10, then go ahead and take one shots from the market as frequently as you possibly can. But it's going to require you to then start the bot every time it takes a shot in the market. And somebody on the call, I don't know if he is on the call, he actually took my recommendation. It was not advice. We do not give financial advice. We simply speak on experience. We simply speak on what we are excited about and give our opinion. And so there was somebody in my team this afternoon. If I'm not mistaken, he had about $70, and he was able to take one shot from the market at 5 different intervals. Even though it was a cycle strategy coin, he had to sit in with his application and click on start every time the bot sold off at his 1.3%. And from his $70, he made $2.95. You could say that's $3 from his $70 that he made in the space of an hour or a space of 4 hours. So the opportunity is here for everyone, guys. It just depends on your eagerness to take these trades. Yeah, so without talking any much longer, guys, I see Hilda has a question. Hilda, I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask a question, but you will not be able to ask that question because your mic isn't on. Hilda, your hand is up, but you haven't dialed in to your mic. So unfortunately, I won't be able to then give you the opportunity to speak because your mic is not on. There's nobody else that doesn't have any questions. Nobody on the call has any questions. Then we can see each other later on again at 10 p.m. South African time. All right, 10 p.m. South African time. You guys are more than welcome to join the call. Let me give Daniel a chance, and then we can end this call. Thank you. Daniel, I'm asking you to unmute. Go ahead, Mr. Polu.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm actually new here. I'm really interested in what is on this trade and company. I would like someone to guide me so that I'm able to register and I have an account. Just that. Thank you.
All right, Daniel. That's excellent news. That's wonderful. You can find me on Telegram at Coach J123. You can find me on Telegram. You can just say, hey, Coach. Hey, Coach J, this is Daniel from Zoom, and I'll be able to assist you, okay? Very easy business to do. I don't know who invited you to the Zoom. If you saw maybe the Zoom link in one of my groups that I posted, every day, same time, we are having Zoom meetings, and then later on in the evening, we are willing to go the extra mile for all of our members. So I look forward to having you on board. You can find me on Telegram at Coach J123, the same as my username here on Zoom. I'm going to give Zena the chance to unmute. And then I'll give over to great leader Preshi to just end it.
Hello.
Yes,
I'm Zena.
Yes, Zena.
How are you? How are you,
I'm
leader?
Fine. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Thanks for the work you are doing.
All right, you're welcome.
But Dan is in my team. Dan who said that he wants to guide him how to register. He's in my team.
That's wonderful. So well done to you. That's the power, ladies and gentlemen, of inviting people to Zoom calls. You don't even have to do much of the work yourself.
Yes, I'm Dan who showed him even this Zoom.
That's good. So like I'm saying, well done to you. Congratulations, because now you're going to be getting a business partner into your network and you haven't even, done much of the work. As I'm saying, I helped you to help Dan get a better understanding, and I'm actually glad and happy for you. So Daniel, get back to Zena and ask Zena for a Royal Q link. You register, you verify your account, and you download it in your app store, and you make sure that you get some USDT into your Binance, Ubi, or Coinbase. and then you can start yourself off in this amazing business. Zina, we look forward.
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing you duplicate yourself successfully into Dan to show him the way. Yes, because you have led him to the Zoom, and now you need to lead him after the Zoom in a way to can say that once you have led him successfully, you will duplicate himself into the next person. So keep on inviting everybody, keep on inviting new people to the Zoom calls as much as you possibly can. And we will meet later on in 3 hours and 15 minutes. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right, okay. Leader Prishi, the floor is yours, and we'll end off with you, and then we can say bye to everybody for now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Coach Jay. Thank you so much, Leader Julius, for this amazing session. Thank you for sacrificing your time for us and you want to see us winning. Okay, what I just want to say is Royal Q is an answered prayer. I'm 6 months in this business and the journey is so amazing. When I started, I didn't understand anything about trading. But the fact that you don't send your money to anyone, I told myself that I will learn as I go. I jumped in with my last $100 that I wanted to pay my rent with. I started sharing this opportunity without any knowledge on how it works. There's so much power in sharing this opportunity. There's so much money in sharing. In fact, it's free money. No one was born a recruiter, but if your why is strong, if you know why you started on the first place, if you are hungry and tired of your situation, you go out there and share the business. On your status, on Facebook, like what I did on all social media platforms, you need to be hungry for success. With Royal Q, one thing I love about Royal Q is that we are selling a working product. The robot works. All you need to do is attend Zoom meetings, work closely with your sponsor, understand how the robot works. Be willing to learn, be coachable, and be a team player. Everything will work out perfectly for you. If you are not yet a member, you are missing a lot on this opportunity because this is a real-time business. All you need to do is to change your mentality. Don't come here looking for quick cash. If you want quick cash, then Royal Q is not for you. Here, we are building strong crypto portfolios. We are building strong teams that understand that getting rich is a process. You need to be patient and keep on topping up your trading capital. You can start small, yes, but keep on topping up your account for you to sell real profits. Stay focused and remove the Banoi mentality. I know for those who are coming from other platforms, they understand what I mean when I say the Banoi mentality. I know we are all coming from return on investment platforms, but this is not those scams. It's a legit business. So don't be scared to share this opportunity because our money is safe in our wallets. You don't send it to anyone. We're not sending it to Royal Q. You can withdraw anytime you want. I am a V4 right now in Royal Q. It's because when I joined this business, I never looked back. I just started with the $100 that I was left with because I was coming from this green gold where it took all my money. So from there, I was only left with $100. I decided that, okay, I'm a networker, so I can't be crying over a spilled milk. What I need to do now is for me to take action. This is my life. I need to do something about it. So the $100 that I had, I only activated my Royal Q. Then from there, I started sharing the business. The same day when I activated my Royal Q, I got 2 people who were interested. So after signing those 2 people, I got my commission of $60. So from that day, I never looked back. And from that $100 that I started with, now I managed to make $30,000 with Royal Q. So this is an answered prayer. One thing that I just want to say to you guys is you need to remain consistent. You need to remain consistent in Royal Q. Because if you are not consistent, you end up giving up. So thank you so much, Coach Jay. Thank you so much, Leader Julius. Please don't get tired. I know we have got people who are trying so hard. We have people who are not understanding this. But with your teachings, with your Zoom meetings, we'll get there. This year, everyone should be making $1 million and above. Thank you so much, leaders. Over to you, Coach Jay.
All right, thank you guys. I'm about to feast now with my business partner. We are within. We are enjoying. I don't know if you can see us. Hi everyone. But Royal Q is making a lot of things possible, ladies and gentlemen, with the help of everyone in our team. Enjoy our feast. We'll see you all in the next 3 hours and 10 minutes. It's a bye for now. Thank you, Leader Preshi, for your amazing testimony as usual. And we look forward to seeing you in that new Range Rover one of these days. Go well, everybody, and we'll see each other at 10 p.m. South African time. It's a bye for now.